When were you born?
I was born March the 3rd, 1906. My parents' names was Samuel Farmer, and he married Mary Jane Brown. Now where I go?
Mary Jane Brown was your mother?
Mary Jane Brown was my mother, and they were married. I can't remember their date.
Oh, where'd you grow up?
Where did I do what?
Where did you grow up?
Where did I grow up?
Uh-huh.
I grew up in. I was born in Tennessee, and my father had a little grocery store and also a cotton patch.
Cotton Patch?
Cotton field. And we came to California when I was 7 years old.
How about your brothers and sisters? How many brothers and sisters did you have?
I have five sisters and two brothers.
And who were they?
Start at the top.
Are you the oldest?
No. I better give her a right name. She's changed her name since then.
Oh, okay.
Estelle Allen.
That's your sister?
Of course, Jim Farmer. Trying to think of my other brother's name.
It's been a while, huh?
It's been a while, yeah. And my sisters, I'll tell you them. There's Elma Wood, Nora. Everything's going on.
Just go on. Tell me about my grandfather.
Your grandfather?
Uh-huh.
Richard Glenn?
Yeah.
Well, he and I were married when I was 18 and he was 21. He was from Kansas. And
what year did you get married?
December 1923. And we had 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls.
That'd be my dad.
Huh?
That'd be my dad.
Oh, yeah,
Mildred.
He's the baby. Mildred Welch, Helen Gomes, Robert Glenn, and William Glenn.
And what sort of jobs did you have?
Your my husband?
No, you.
Me?
Yeah, what sort of things have you done?
Oh, my jobs.
Yeah.
Well,
I know you've done a lot of different jobs.
Lots of jobs, yes. Well, I was a housewife until
That's a tough job.
when Bill was 5 years old. I decided to go to work, so I became a real estate broker. Of course, before that, I worked in a cannery one summer or a couple summers. But I became a real estate broker, and I became a salesman in 38, and then 44 I became a broker. And I worked in that until my husband wanted me to quit and help him with the milk hauling business because he was going to buy the milk.
Okay, where were we?
Well, we bought the milk hauling business from Foremost. Well, it was Golden State at that time. Then it went into Foremost, and
What year was that?
1946.
So you've been in the milk. You started the milk hauling business back then?
1946. We started in cans. Then 1950 we bought one tanker, and then the next year we bought another tanker. And so I worked with my husband until he passed away. And then
What year did my grandfather die? That's
1956, when John passed away. And then I ran the business till 61, just with drivers. And then my son, Bill, said it wasn't a job for a lady. So he wanted the business.
Dad said that, huh?
Your dad said it wasn't a lady's business.
Oh.
So then I...
You used to drive truck, too.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I drove truck.
When did you get your truck driver's license?
Well, I got my Sanford Wares license when we first bought the tankers. So then that's when I don't think I ever drove the old can truck.
No.
It was the tankers that I used to drive.
The big trucks.
Yeah. But the reason I drove was because John had heart trouble. And he would get tired and I would drive. then
You got your license before John did, didn't you?
yeah, yeah. Well, before, I think Bill and I and Carnation Driver got them all at the same time. So then I ran the business until 61. That's when I turned it over to Bill and Mildred, 61. And then, where did I go from there?
Well, let's see from there.
Hmm?
Let's see. Who did you marry after that? Who was your first husband after John died?
Oh, Kent, but I kind of like to leave him out of his own.
Okay. That's when you ran the park.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Yeah,
remember
that's
that.
when we moved. Well, that's when I was married to Rex.
To Rex?
Rex. We moved to the.
Well, I remember Ken. That's when you had the cabin.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my big mistake.
Ken was your big.
That was a big mistake. Yes. I had the cabin before I married him. I also had my own home and everything, but that was a big mistake. It was the only big mistake I made. I was married in Ken, because that's where my money went.
Oh.
A lot of it.
Oh.
A lot of it.
And then after that, you married Rex.
Yeah, and then Rex and I moved to Oakdale Park,
Oh, that's right.
and we worked there for 2 years. And then I bought the bar, Las Palmas Bar.
Oh, that's right.
And I had that for 2 years, but I doubled my money on that. That was a good investment. And then from there, I went to the Milius Hotel. I was desk clerk, and then they decided to make the rooms into apartments. So then I went in and worked for the contractor in the office, and I worked there until the apartments were finished, and then I went in as manager. So then I married Jack, and Jack said, no way. After a short while, he said, no way are you going to work. He said, if I can't support you, he said that. So that's my last job, was a
That was it? Well,
Yeah.
you've been active in a lot of other organizations since then.
Oh, since then.
Since Jack died.
Oh, well, just organizations. Yeah, I'm a president of the Grandmothers Club. I was vice president of AARP,
Well, I don't know what that is.
American Association of Retired People.
Oh.
I was president of that, and right now I am Noble Grand of the Rebecca Lodge, and 3 more meetings I'll be past Noble Grand.
Past Noble Grand?
Yes. And which is something I never thought I would do because of my age. And I found out that it was a big job.
Well, how old are you right now?
I'll be 82 3rd of March.
It's not far.
Not far. And you're going to promise you're coming to my birthday?
You got it.
Okay,
You
good.
got it. And now you're currently married to Leo.
To Leo Miller, yes.
And you got married to Leo when you were 79?
79, yeah, because the paper said 2 79-year-olds got married, yes. And the seniors gave us our wedding, and we were married at the seniors. We had 365 people. Also, 2 grandsons, 2 great-grandchildren, a daughter, I'm trying to think what Jerry is to me.
Your granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
In-law.
Sure, and Marcy. They were all there, and my sister and her husband were there, and her husband has since passed away. But we were also on television.
I remember.
You remember that, huh?
Uh-huh.
That was a big day.
Okay, let's go way back. Tell me a little bit about your grandparents.
My grandparents,
On your mother's side and your
I
father's
don't
side.
remember my grandparents.
You don't remember?
No, I hear my sister, my oldest sister, talk about them.
What,
But I,
what do you know about them?
very little, very little.
Where did they come from?
I just know them being in Tennessee, that's all I know.
Tennessee?
Yeah. That's where we were born. And my folks were both born in Tennessee, so I don't know. And your dad and your grandfather's folks, uh, his grandmother was, her name was Johnson, and they waiting on us?
I think so. I think it's time to eat.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks,
Well,
Grandma.
your great-grandmother's name on your father's side was Johnson, which is Swedish.
So originally we've got some Swedish blood in us. Then?
You've got Swedish blood in, yeah. That's, what's your grandmother's mother? I mean, your great-grandmother's mother. So a Swedish comes down. Rebecca Johnson was your grandfather's mother, and then her mother was Johnson, so Swedish. But I think your grandfather had a lot of Dutch. I think he was Pennsylvania Dutch.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yeah.
Thanks, Grandma.